So today we're going to talk about letting go. Now I'm going to keep this a little bit general, but I know Carrie had asked about letting go of a relationship. So we'll talk about that a little bit, but I want to keep it a little bit more general so that everybody can kind of get something from it. But letting go is something that's really tricky for a lot of us, and there's a few different reasons for that. But well, let me tell you a story. So we're getting ready for Christmas around here, and I had said to my son, who is 4, that we got to go through some of your old things and your old toys and get rid of some things. My son is a little bit of a hoarder, so he's a 4-year-old hoarder. He doesn't like to get rid of any of his toys. So when I told him he had to, maybe get rid of some toys, he kind of started to panic. And I bet some of you can relate to this, right? Someone says, it's time to let go of something, and you panic, like, no, I don't want to let go of that. What if I need it? What if I decide that I'm going to use it? What if I don't get more? What if that's it? This is the best I'm going to get. This is it. So what I told my son is we need to get rid of some things to make room for the new things, for the new, right? And that's energetically as well. We need to get rid of the old to make room for the new. We need to let go of old relationships to make room for new relationships. So as long as you're holding on to an old relationship, you're not making space in your life for a new relationship. And this is with romantic relationships, this is with friendships. If you're really hanging on to an old relationship, an old friendship that isn't working, you're not energetically letting in new friendships. You're not saying that you deserve good, healthy relationships because you're holding on to something that maybe isn't working so good, and you're saying, well, that's okay, that's enough, right? And this is not just relationships, this is with everything in our lives. If you're holding on to a job that you hate and going, well, this is probably the best I'm going to do, well, then that's the best you're going to do. And I'm not saying go quit your job tomorrow, but don't hold on to it. Allow yourself to be open to the idea of something new and better coming into your life, right? Let go of it energetically. So letting go, we really do. We kind of hang on to things because, one, we don't think something better is going to come into our lives, right? That this is it. This is all we deserve. This is all we're going to get, right? Or, well, it might get better. I might use that. I mean, I'm famous for this with clothes. I might wear that one day. Still has the tags on it, but I might wear it one day. I might have an occasion where that's going to be perfect. Relationships. That person could change. They might suddenly learn to love me the way that I deserve to be loved. But when you're hanging on to something so tight, it's not healthy. It's not, you're probably not going to see any change. You're not gonna wear that dress. That person is not going to change. The time that people change is when we let them go, right? When they see that, no, we demand better for ourselves. We are making room for something new and better in our lives, energetically, emotionally, and physically, right? So it is important to be able to let go and to know and to trust that there's something better out there, that we deserve better, that we are worthy of better, that we believe, we're showing the universe that we believe we deserve more, that we deserve better, that we trust that it's going to come to us. So that's kind of, a little bit of letting go and why it's important. And it is, energetically, it is really important to be able to let go of things that don't serve you. Or else you were just confirming that you deserve what you have, and you don't deserve better. So I'm not going to get into it too much more than that, other than, like, if anybody has any questions, let me know. If anybody wants to talk about it more and on a deeper level, let me know. But yeah, basically, letting go, it's the two things, right? We're not going to get something better. There's nothing else. We have to hold on to everything we have. And this was like people who lived through the Depression. This was the mentality they had, that if they let go of anything, they might not get anything back. So they would hang on to every scrap of paper because, well, they might not get any more paper. There might not be any more, right? So you see that kind of mentality a lot in people that lived through the Depression and their children. So it doesn't leave room for anything new to come into your life. So keep that in mind. And the other reason that we hang on to things is, well, we might need that. Maybe we'll use it later. Maybe it'll get better. Maybe it will be something we'll decide that we need later down the road. Maybe our lives will change. Maybe we'll lose the weight. Maybe we'll gain the weight. Maybe we'll have an occasion. Maybe our lifestyle will change. Maybe we'll get that job where we have to wear a blazer. Whatever the case may be, right? Maybe we'll need it down the line. Maybe that person will change and they will be the perfect person for me, right? So these are some of the reasons we cling, right? It's the uncertainty of what's going to happen next if we do let go, right? It's unfamiliar, it's unknown. So let's try doing some tapping, unless if anybody has any questions or comments or concerns or anything going on with them. I'll put my glasses on so I can actually see if anybody is going to type anything in, because I can't see otherwise. Okay. I'm going to say no questions. All right. So let's just get comfortable and think about something that you're having a hard time letting go of. Just anything. And allow the feelings of kind of hanging on come up, you know? You don't want to let go of it. What if there's nothing else? What if this is it? What if you let go of this thing and you need it? What if you let go of this person and you realize that they're the right person to be in your life right now? What if, what if, what if? So just allow those feelings and those fears to kind of come up a little bit, and that discomfort, and that, in a way, there's disappointment in yourself probably too, because you know that maybe it's something you should let go of, but you can't, right? So allow all those feelings come up, and just notice where in your body you're feeling them. You know, for me, I tend to get it a lot around my throat. Right, my throat tightens up whenever I kind of, you know, feel disappointed in myself, or something is making me really uncomfortable. Like I can't speak my truth. You know, but maybe it's in your stomach, or maybe your shoulders tense up, or maybe you start to get a bit of a headache. So just notice where in your body you're feeling all these feelings about letting go. Now, on a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being it's not too bad, and 10 being it's really, really uncomfortable, just rate how you're feeling about letting go. Okay, so let's start tapping. Now, for those of you who have tapped with me before, you probably know what to do. And if you haven't tapped with me, just do what I do, say what I say, and follow along. And we don't want to tap too hard. We're just tapping lightly with 2 fingers. And it doesn't matter if you tap on your right side or your left side, whatever's comfortable. Okay, so now I'm going to take my glasses back off. So we're going to start at the karate chop point, which is right here. And we're going to start tapping. Even though I'm having a hard time letting go, I deeply and profoundly love myself. Even though I'm having a hard time letting go, I deeply and profoundly love myself. Even though I'm having a hard time letting go, I deeply and profoundly love myself. Even though I'm having a hard time letting go, I deeply and profoundly love myself. Okay, we're going to move to the top of the head, right in the center. I'm really having a hard time letting go. Inside corner of the eyebrow. I just can't seem to move on. Outside corner. I can't let go of the past. Under the eye. I don't know how to move forward. Under the nose. I know going back isn't good for me. Chin. But I'm afraid to let go. And go to the collarbone. What if there's nothing better in the future? Underarm about 4 inches down. What if this is as good as it gets? And we're going to go to the bottom of the thumbnail. If I move on and there's nothing better, index finger, then what do? Middle finger. Maybe this is all I deserve. Baby finger. Maybe this is the best I can get. I'm going to go back to the karate chop point. Even though I'm having a hard time letting go, I deeply and profoundly love myself. Okay, so just let your shoulders drop. Take a nice deep breath in and let go. Deep breath in and let go. Let's go back to the karate chop point and do another round. Even though I'm having a hard time letting go, I deeply and profoundly love myself. Even though I'm having a hard time letting go, I deeply and profoundly love myself. Even though I'm having a hard time letting go, I deeply and profoundly love myself. Okay, we're going to go back to the top of the head. I'm too afraid to let go. Inside corner of the eyebrow. I've already been through so much. Outside corner. It's just not fair. Under the eye. I'm so frustrated. Under the nose. I don't know what's waiting for me in the future. Chin. What if it's worse? Collarbone. What if I'm never happy again? Underarm 4 inches down. But what if it could be better? What if I'm keeping myself from being happy? By clinging to the past. Middle finger. By holding on too tight. Baby finger. What if I just let go? Back to the karate chop point. Even though I'm having a hard time letting go, I deeply and profoundly love myself. Okay, nice deep breath in. And let go. Feel your shoulders relax, your neck relax. Another deep breath in. And let it go. Now we're going to start center the head, right at the top. I don't want to feel like this anymore. Inside corner of the eyebrow. I'm ready to move on. Outside corner of the eyebrow. I'm ready to embrace a new path. Under the eye. I'm ready to let go. Under the nose. The past is the past. Chin. I want to create a beautiful future. Collarbone. I choose to let go with ease. Underarm 4 inches down. To move forward gracefully. Thumb. To create the life I'm meant to have. Index finger. I'm excited to move on. Middle finger. And leave my past behind. Baby finger. And step into a bright future. And back to the karate chop point. Even though I'm having a hard time letting go, I deeply and profoundly love myself. Okay. So let your shoulders relax. Nice deep breath in. And let go. Now just get comfortable, and if it's safe to do so, just let your eyes close. I want you to breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in through the heart. And imagine you're breathing out through the heart. Breathe in through your heart. And then out through your heart. Breathe in self-love. And let go. Breathe in compassion. And let go of anything that no longer serves you. Breathe in love. And let go. Breathe in excitement for a future. And let go of the past. Breathe in compassion. And let go. Breathe in through your heart. And breathe out through your heart. You'll start to feel the surface beneath you. Start becoming aware of the room you're in. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and just look around the room and find an object to focus on. And just notice everything you can about that object. The color, the shape, the size, the texture. Just notice as much as you can about that object. Okay, so there you go, letting go